Dear student, very good morning to all of you. Myself, Dr. Rajaram, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Chemistry, Government Dungar College, NEC Grade A, Bikaner. Our topic is continue polymer science, which is the paper of 7th B in organic special and unit is 3rd B. Today we discuss about polydispersity and molecular weight distribution in polymer. Polydispersity and molecular weight distribution in polymer. It may be recalled that a simple chemical compound contains molecule each of which has the same molecular weight. Monodisperse system. Whereas a polymer contains molecule which can have different molecular weight, this is polydispersed system. Two types of systems. System first is the monodispersed and second is polydispersed. In monodispersed system, same molecular weight. Each molecules have same molecular weight, and polydispersed have polymer contains molecule each which can have different molecular weight. Shown in figure. First figure is monodispersed system and second is polydispersed system. In monodispersed system, all molecules are the same size, and polydispersed system molecules are of the different size. In monodispersed, the simple chemical compounds like H2O, water, alcohol or monodispersed system. And polydispersed system, polymer are polydispersed system. These are diagram of conceptual representation of monodispersed and polydispersed system. Dispersity is with respect to molecular weight. While the polydispersity nature of the polymer is the basis of the concept of average molecular weight, this average by itself conveys nothing on the dispersity pattern in given polymer sample. Take a polymer sample of say 40,000 average molecular weight. Generally example 40,000 molecular weight. Now this may mean that the molecules have molecule weights ranging from 20,000 to 80,000 or from 500 to 1 lakh. The figure in uncertain. This is the reason why two polymer sample of the same 40,000 mn bar and its number of molecule can display system properties in some respect but not in others. To know a polymer properly, we must have a knowledge of both the average molecular weight as well as its dispersion pattern. This dispersionity with respect to the lowest to this highest molecular weight homologous expressed by a simple molecular weight distribution curve. Such a curve for a polymer sample is computed by plotting the number fraction. The number fraction is n of molecules having particular molecular weight n1 in a number fraction and molecular weight is m1 against the corresponding molecule weight. So in above next figure, while the details of the computing molecular weight and distribution curve are given in next chapter. In this figure, a molecular weight distribution curve for a hypothetical polydispersed polymer sample. This is the Mn, Mv, Mw, and Mx. Here is aspect. This figure graph is a axis having N1 and M1. N1 is highest on average number of molecule M bar N, which is decreasing on this. So in figure, M bar V, M bar W, M bar Z. We may observe here that such a curve reveals the pattern of the different molecular species present in the polymer sample. The curves shown bring out the relative position of various average molecular weight in the polydispersed polymer sample. It may be noted that M bar W average weight is greater than Mn average molecule, and that My is closer to bar My than Mn bar. Next figure shows molecular weight distribution in two samples having the same number average molecular weight but different polydispersities. This is the sample 1 and sample 2. N1 and M1 graph between N1 and M1. Molecular weight distribution of curves to hypothetical polymer sample 1, sample 2 with the same number average molecular weight but different polydispersities. Sample first obviously has a narrower dispersion pattern and hence a lower polydispersity. Then sample 2. Polydispersity is a very important parameter. It gives an idea of the lowest and the highest molecular weight species as well as the distribution pattern of the intermediate molecular weight species. To quickly ascertain the degree of the polydispersity, we can determine MW bar and Mn bar by two different experimental methods and then compute Mn bar, Mw bar and Mn bar. This ratio is indicative of extent of polydispersity. For all synthetic polymer, this ratio is higher than 1. In synthetic polymer, Mw bar upon M1 is higher than 1. So value of Mw is greater than value of M bar N in synthetic polymer. As the molecular weight distribution becomes broader, the value of Mw bar upon Mw bar N increases. The three curves in above figure and below figure show the dispersity ratio increase for the three sample with the same M bar N but a different molecular weight distribution. M bar N is same. Here is M1, M2, MW1, MW2 and NW3. But number of molecules are same, Mn, Mn, Mn. So W1 in increase, then ratio is also increase. Graph between N1 and M1. Molecular weight distribution curves of three hypothetical sample with different polydispersity arises owing to a variation in degree of polymerization attained by different molecules during the polymerization process. One would therefore accept polymer obtained by different polymerization teaching to show different polydispersities, and this is indeed the case. In next table, Mw bar upon Mnw values for synthetic polymers obtained by the different method. This is the table which is the value of mw bar m bar w upon m bar n, weight upon number of molecule obtained by the different polymerization techniques. This is the polymerization type, free radical chain polymerization, and this is the ratio mw upon mn. Free radical chain polymerization. Number 1, with precise temperature control, solution suspension and emulsion system have 1.5 to 2. We know that synthetic polymer have ratio of m bar w and m bar n is greater than 1. So in this free radical chain polymerization with precise temperature control 1.5 to 2, and second is with moderate temperature control bulk system have 2 to 5, and third is without temperature control with auto acceleration 8 to 10. These are synthetic polymerization condition. And next is cationic and anionic chain polymerization. Using homogeneous catalyst system is less than 1.5. Using heterogeneous catalyst system is greater than 10. Poly condensation, poly addition and ring opening polymerization, coordination polymerization is greater than 10. Polymerization system leading to chain branching is greater than 20. This type of the polymerization, in these polymerizations graphical data is more important and tabulation also. You explain with graphical data in your examination if that ask this type of the question of the examiner. So don't afraid from it. Very easy topic for you. M bar and ratio, this is so easy. At many times asking this type of question in examination, so you attempt these questions with some diagram like as graphical and tabulation also, and with example. Next time we discussed the practical significance of polymer molecular weight, now we discuss the practical significance of polymer molecular weight. Practical significations, we can say that practical significance of polymer molecular weight. One might ask as to what is the practical use of the knowledge of molecular weights. Let us look in this aspect. Many commercial useful polymers are selected on the basis of their properties such as the melt viscosity, impact strength or tensile strength. These are important aspects for the polymer. These properties are directly dependent on the molecular weight of the polymer or its degree of polymerization. For example, tensile and impact strength increase with molecular weight. Tensile and impact strength increase molecular weight is high, so tensile and impact strength is also high. The increase it up the point when if leaves in this figure Figure is between degree of polymerization and kinetically properties, tensile and impact factor, impact etc. Then degree of freedom is increased, then tensile and impact is also increased in some time after. This is the constant. Viscosity of the polymer, however, shows a different trend. At very high molecular weight, the melt viscosity rises more steeply than at low temperature weight. In this below feature, a commercially useful polymer should have a low melt viscosity to permit ease of processing, but at the same time should exhibit good strength. The patterns shown in this figure above and below figure help to select the useful range of the polymer weight of the polymer. This is the melt viscosity is and degree of the polymerization. Degree of the polymerization increase, then melt viscosity is also gradually increase. Useful range and commercial polymer in two aspects. To bring into sharper focus the effect of molecular weight on the physical properties, a more generalized form of represent is shown in above figure. Next figure, here mechanical strength is plotted against dp qualitative. The nature of the curve is valid for all polymer different from the polymer another only the respect to the numerical value. Every polymer has the threshold value Tv known as the threshold value for its dp below which the polymer does not possess any strength and exists as friable powder or as liquid resin. The threshold dp value varies from one polymer to another. For instance, cellulose has a threshold dp value of 60, and good number of the vinyl polymer are found have value around 100. Similarly, the knee portion of the curve in indicate the next figure, at which dp value the number attains more or less full strength also varies from one polymer to another. For instance, this value is 400 for the vinyl type polymer and 250 for the cellulose and the roughly 150 for the polyamides. Based on the wide range of the data collected, it has been established that polymer do not exhibit strength for dp values or lower than 30 and that the optimum strength of most of the polymer is obtained at a dp value around 600. The useful range of dp is from 200 to 2000, which corresponds to molecular weights roughly 20,000 to 2 lakh. This is the mechanical strength and this is the degree of the polymerization. Degree of the polymerization increase, then mechanical strength also increase, after they gradually increase and after it will be constant. Generalized strength showing dependence of the mechanical strength. Commercial polymerization of degree of the freedom. Degree of the polymerization, no freedom, degree of the polymerization. Okay, you write some notes by WhatsApp PDF and write assignment also, because these assignments these questions given in assignment may be asking in examination. So complete your work time to time. In pandemic time, approximate unit is approximate 3 pod has been completed. After some days this unit is fully complete. Okay, thank you.